Look at a typical AI response, a massive, dense wall of text. Parsing through numbers to extract a single insight is exhausting. We need a faster way to digest complex information with immediate clarity. Anthropic's Claude solves this by generating interactive charts, flowcharts, and diagrams directly inside your chat window. You no longer have to read through the data. You can actually explore it visually. By the end of this video, we are going to take raw, unstructured data and turn it into a fully published interactive web page, and we are going to do it without writing a single line of code. Converting these blocks into visual structures changes how we interact with the model. Instead of reading a report, you are navigating a live map of your own data. Let's start with a blank chat and a mess of raw data. Imagine you have a plain text list of your business's sales figures for 2024, broken down by product and quarter. You simply paste that directly into Claude. To force the AI out of its standard text mode, you apply a specific trigger phrase. Instead of asking it to summarize the data, you instruct the AI to show me or visualize it. As soon as you submit the prompt, Claude bypasses the usual text blocks. It immediately builds a clean, formatted dashboard right there in your chat. This quarterly revenue chart is fully interactive. Hover over the Q3 peak to reveal the exact dollar amount. The pie chart is also active. Hover over Product A slice to see the percentage breakdown. You receive multiple layers of context from one prompt. This removes a massive step from your workflow. You no longer have to export raw data to a spreadsheet just to see what it means. This visualization engine extends far beyond financial data. We can use it to map out abstract concepts and business processes. Step 1 for mapping a process is prompting a customer journey flowchart. Claude generates a sequence that tracks a user chronologically, starting from initial discovery, moving through onboarding, and ending at daily product use. Next, we can build an interactive educational model. If we ask to see how memory retention works, Claude builds a visualization of the Forgang curve, mapping how knowledge decay over time. This graph shows memory dropping off sharply over the first few days, but you can physically drag the timeline slider labeled revision to the right. As you do, the graph recalculates in real time, arcing upward to prove exactly how reviewing material reinforces retention. For a third application, let's say you are researching wireless headphones. Instruct Claude to visualize the comparison, and it constructs an interactive matrix weighing battery life, price, and feature side by side. These outputs prove the AI functions as a dynamic logic engine, changing how we test and explore theoretical scenarios. The initial visual you get is highly functional, but it is a first draft. You can iterate on the aesthetic design using the same process. Modifying the layout requires no menus or code adjustments. You only need to provide a single conversational follow-up prompt. Take the rigid corporate flowchart we made earlier. Let's type, redesign this in a loose, hand-drawn sketchbook style. Instantly, the sharp edges are replaced with sketchy, irregular borders. The standard text becomes a handwriting style font, and the AI applies our specific brand colors to the layout. You execute professional-grade design revisions using plain English commands. Your dashboard is beautifully designed, but it is currently isolated inside a private chat window. We need to extract it so your colleagues or clients can actually view it. The fastest option is the static method. Locate the faint three-dot menu in the corner of your visual. Select Copy to Clipboard, and you have a flat image file ready to paste into a slide deck. Copying an image strips away the interactivity. To share the live web page, we use a feature called an artifact. An artifact is a dedicated window inside Claude that stores and runs code or visuals separately from your main text chat. Return to that same menu and click Save as Artifact. The visual detaches into a right-hand panel. From here, click Publish to generate a unique public link. Let's verify the final result. Copy the generated link and open it in a fresh incognito browser window. The dashboard loads perfectly. You can hover over the data points, and the interactive elements function independently of your Claude account. You successfully deployed a custom, standalone web application in seconds. Look back at the starting point, a raw, unreadable block of text data. Compare that directly to a directly interactive, styled, and publicly shareable dashboard functioning in your browser. Throughout this entire creation pipeline, there were no spreadsheet formulas to debug. There was no code to compile, and no graphic design software to learn. Grab your own datasets or map out a workflow you have been struggling to explain. Test the Show Me trigger in your next prompt. Mastering this visual capability ensures your ideas are actually understood, because turning dense information into clear, interactive visuals is how you effectively communicate in a modern workspace.